opening in the opening
We're gonna restart.
hello, and welcome to the Watchdog Sports Digital Network. We're coming at you from beautiful Cluck Field as our Lady Tigers take on the Northwestern Oklahoma Rangers. I'm Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez, and I'll be doing today's play-by-play and commentary for today's game. Right now, we at OSDN are having a bit of technical issues, so we cannot get you the exact footage of the game right now. I'll do my best to keep you all updated with some play-by-play and just narrate y'all through today's game. We see our Lady Tigers just came off a thrilling 2-1 victory against East Central last week, where Tegan Yowzy scored the free kick in the 89th minute to give the Tigers their first 3 points in GAC play. The Northwestern Oklahoma Rangers, on the other hand, just came off a 0-0 tie against Oklahoma Baptist. Both of these teams still undefeated in GAC play, looking to pick up some good points today and get conference started. There with some immediate pressure on the ball, and the Rangers kick it out of play. Rangers pushing upfield. See a counterattack. Sofia Valencia doing well to track her runner there. Just hits it out of play for a throw-in. The Rangers have a throw-in on this far-hand side. Going to take it into the feet of Jordan Fawcett. She kicks out of play. Another Ranger throw-in here. The Rangers will cross into the box. That just ends up going out of bounds, and it will be a Lady Tiger goal kick. Karina Chavarria here, looking to get the ball back in play. Chavarria chooses to go long. We see Ava Dunnigan there, just pushing up the ball in the midfield, winning her 50-50 battle. Teams trying to find some tempo in these opening minutes. Looks like Jaslyn Norwood into the box, and Karina Chavarria just picks up the ball, finds McKenna Wright out wide. It looks like the referee will be stopping play here, as there was an injured player on the Rangers. Just goes down for a minute. Looks like this will be an early substitute for the Northwest Oklahoma Rangers. Looks to be number 11, Victoria Uvacalba, who went down there. The athletic trainer just coming in right now just to make sure she's okay. Unlucky there, as I think Uvacalba is going to have to leave the pitch early. An early substitute for the Rangers, Christiana Mills, the junior out of Basseret St. Kitts, looking to come on here. Fortunate play early on, and we pray that Ucalba is feeling all right and she'll be able to come back as soon as possible. The Tigers will look to restart play. Go long. Kind of right, does well to hold up the ball there. As they look wide to Hattie Gardner, who is currently the Tigers' top goal scorer. Hattie Gardner with the ball, faces her marker, still on the ball, dancing into the box, and is well defended by the Rangers there, and kicked out for a Ouachita throw-in. Throw in into Gardner's feet. Gardner holds up the ball, sends the ball into the box, and that'll be the Rangers goalkeeper just picking that one up, Rachel Brown. Brown looking long, hits it upfield. Dunnigan just winning that first ball there. Dunnigan on the ball, switches play. Brown drops it back, and the Tigers go long. Rangers with some possession here in the midfield. And we see Brown doing well to pick that one up. And Thomas with a hard challenge early on. All for Dunnigan to clean up that ball. Jowsey, last game's hero here in the midfield, hits it out wide to Valencia. The Tigers remain calm in possession. The Rangers on the counterattack now. Look long. And there's still a scramble here. Tigers defense just can't get that one out. The Rangers with some possession. Hard tackle there by the Tigers. Tegan Yowsey once again takes on their marker. She's looking up and just can't seem to find that pass out. Some interesting play from both teams here early on. And it looks like we have the footage back on, as we can see now. Some technical difficulties have been dealt with here at OSDN, and I think we're all set. We're good to go. Rangers on the ball, hit it wide. Looks like they'll look to retain some possession here. Ouachita well organized, not letting the Rangers get much of a look in. Valencia does well. Keep her marker in front. And Yowsey with a good turn. Brown looking up. Hits it wide. Hattie Gardner here on the ball. Into the box. Brings it down. Takes the shot. Just deflected there. And Gardner doing well to counterpress that. And Valencia shutting out that Rangers counterattack early on. What a great sequence here from the Tigers. Jowsey finds Wright. Wright holding up the ball. Some great physicality there. Just drops it back to Cowgill. Cowgill to Gardner. Gardner once again to Dunnigan. And Valencia looks down the line. A little bit of miscommunication there. And it looks like Rachel Brown on the Rangers will have the ball. Looking long. 50-50 ball. Ball still bouncing up and down. Cowgill heads that one. And it looks like it'll be out for a Tiger throw-in. Emery Thomas looks down line. Gardner to hold it up. Drops it down to Dunnigan. And the Rangers Just not letting Washita get anything easy in this first half. Loose ball in the midfield. Thomas does well to anticipate that. Northwestern Oklahoma still with the ball. Haven't really seen too many good looks at goal, but looking dangerous on this counterattack. And Cowgill picks up the scraps there. And the Tigers are off once again. Find it wide to Brown. Brown back inside. Slots it in. Gardner on the end of that. Takes the shot. And once again blocked by the Rangers defender there. But another great sequence there by the Tigers. Gardner really looking to get in behind the back line. She's been dangerous all season so far. Getting in behind the back line and looking to get shots early in the box. Tigers struggling to clear it. Chavarria calm and collected there to pick up the ball. Takes her time with it. And hits it downfield. Right. Still fighting for the ball in the midfield. Just lost it there. And the Rangers also look long once again. Cowgill cleared. And Dunnigan being that anchor in midfield for the Tigers. Takes a look around. She drops it back to Valencia. Valencia chooses to go down the line. Brown fighting that ball. The Tigers still retaining possession. Switch it to the other side. Gardner, the fight for it once more. Blocks off her defender. You see her take the turn here. To get it. Just can't get that pass off. Tigers doing really well to keep the Rangers in their own half early on here. Very good defensive organization by the Tigers thus far. Rangers throw it in. Good 50-50 battle here. Jowsey. Looks like it'll be a Tiger goal kick here. Tigers not afraid to go direct in these early minutes. Looking to pick up those second balls and fight to win the battle in the midfield. Very well done early on. More challenges. Good challenge there. Keeps the Tigers with possession. But the Rangers now quickly on the attack. Send it out wide. Takes the shot. That is also wide. Early on, a bit of loose control there in the midfield led to a Rangers chance. And the Rangers just couldn't capitalize there. Good on the Lady Tigers for being organized in the back and being able to prevent those opportunities. Chavarria goes long. Brown takes that out of the air. And Dunnigan steps on it. Thomas once again goes long. And Wright looking to get off the still. And the Rangers clear. Just quick throw in there. There'll be another throw. Shakes off her defender, finds some space, looks for Abby. Just can't squeeze that one through the gap. Calgill. Rangers not concentration, choose to knock the ball further up the pitch. A direct. But now Gardner down on the near hand side. Fakes left, fakes right. Still dancing with the ball. And great defensive there by the Rangers. That was Jaslyn Norwood with a great tackle there. Free kick in these, forgive me, a corner kick in these early fits. Tigers really been dominant here. Have had the more dangerous opportunities here in the first couple minutes of the game. The Rangers haven't had some scares of their own, but cross into the box. Unfortunately, Abby Moore just putting a little bit too mustard on that one, and the ball will be a goal kick. Rangers taking it quickly, possessing in their own half, trying to draw the Tigers in. Still playing around in their own box. Rangers looking kind of composed, and the Tigers just forcing that one out of bounds. See the Rangers with a throw-in on that forehand side. Takes it in. A little bit of a high pass back there. The Rangers once again choose to go long. Moore with a great interception. Once again, finds Brown out wide. Jowsey drops to Valencia. Valencia up to right. And Tigers just can't keep that one. Calgill putting her body on the line there just to anticipate that ball. Really well defensive shape from the Tigers. Great tackle there from Calgill. Then again in the midfield, finds Yowzy. Yowzy just trying to get that one back to Dunnigan, just can't work it there. It'll be a Tiger throw. Calgill, good clearance. Jowzy being patient there. And Moore once again downfield. Tigers and the Rangers just can't seem to find a comfortable place yet, but Rangers here trying to get out of their own half. Just can't do so. And Gardner can't keep that one in. Thomas shapes up her defender. Tracks the 1-2. And the Rangers still with possession. We see Jaslyn Norwood down the line. Rangers back to Norwood. Cross into the box. And well done by Moore to cover that one out. Dangerous play there from the Rangers. Tigers obviously, Washington have had the better opportunities early on in this first half, but you know, the Rangers showing some quality, showing that they're not to be taken lightly. It will be a Ranger corner kick. It looks like Isabella McMillan to cross this one in. Cross it to the box, short, still in the box, a little bit of scramble. And the Tigers forced to kick it out for a corner kick once more. Looks like there were a few slips. Looks like there's a bit of chaos in the box there. The Tigers still feeling a little bit fortunate to have kicked that one out. There shall be another corner kick. Lots of bodies around Chavarria there. Crosses to the box. Valencia wins the first one. And Tigers looking to get out on the counterattack. Gardner still pressing. showing some relentless effort there. And the Rangers trying to settle down the ball. But Ouachita with some pretty intense defensive work. And there's a shot. Pickens there for Chavarria. We'll bring that one out the air and push our team forward. Chavarria long. Brown still fighting it in the midfield. Drops it back to Dunnigan. Dunnigan shows great strength to keep the ball. Finds Gardner's feet. Gardner, a little bit of miscommunication there with Wright. But Wright not giving up on this play just yet. And the Tigers pressing relentlessly. Thomas, refusal to give up here. And strips the ball back. Finds Gardner. Gardner, good physicality. And the Tigers will keep possession. The Rangers looking upfield here, building some good momentum. Connect some passes there in the midfield. Yowzy strips the ball off. Gardner shapes up for defender once more, slows down the play, decides to knock it backwards. And Dunnigan there, shielding off her defender. Drops it to Moore once again. Find the feet of Reese. Tigers looking very confident in possession early on, doing a good job to get numbers behind the ball when they lose it, and with the ball moving off each other's movements. We have a lot of players here who have, over the course of the preseason games and now their first conference game, have built up a lot of chemistry with each other and know when to move down, when to move up, and the Tigers just looking extremely confident as of now. Brown there hits the ball out to Wright. Wright looking to counterattack. She's off. Shapes up her defender. Has one on her back. Cuts out onto her left foot. Decides it's not there. Drops it to Gardner. Gardner once again. Looks like Yowzy looking to the box. Finds Gardner. We've seen those two link up a lot this season. And Gardner with the shot. And just wide there. Great hold-up play by Gardner. Doing well to hold off her defender and just find the smallest bit of space to get her shot in. Looks like Ashton Inman to enter the game early on here in place of Reese Brown. Out there on the far winger position. We saw Brown do a lot of work just now, pressing relentlessly, and I'm sure Coach Wright is going to want to rotate his players in like that. Yowzy, good pressure. Rangers out wide. Still looking up the field. Yowzy, good interception. Is off on their back line. Takes it down. Shimmies a bit. Inman. Good header there from Calgill to keep it on the Tigers' offensive half. And the Rangers forced to kick that one out for a throw-in. And Norwood just sneaks a foot behind Gardner's back there. This has been a great battle so far, Norwood and Gardner. like Norwood will kick that one out for a Tiger corner. Gardner to swing this one in for the Tigers. And the cross is in the box. Getting the for that one. The play's not over yet. Good track there by the Tiger defense. Thomas making the effort to see that one out on the far hand side. Throws it in quickly to Dunnigan. Dunnigan still fighting that one. Inman down the line. Wright gets behind their defender into the box. Gets in, takes the shot with her left foot. What a great save by Rachel Brown there. Just getting low and preventing the opening goal in this game. But great play from McKenna Wright to just get in behind her defender, cut in on their left foot, and still has a shot being her dominant foot. The Rangers here looking to counter. Some hold-up play. But Dunnigan cleans up the mess, steps on it, goes back, and the Tigers retain possession. Great turn in the midfield there by Reese. Looks long. Finds Gardner. Brings it down. And once the wood, forcing it out of bounds. Only in this case, it shall be a Rangers goal kick. It's like Jenna Mills, sophomore out of Mount Vernon, Washington, entering here for Northwest Oklahoma. Ranger being patient in the build-up here. But Wright does well to pick that one off. Finds Inman. Inman, one time, squares up her defender, takes it inside, takes the shot. And once again, we see Brown stepping up and preventing the Tigers from getting their first goal here. Brown choosing to go long. We see Reese win that one in the midfield there. Inman once again. Reese doing a great job to drop it back to Thomas, who goes long. Tigers just not making anything comfortable here for the Rangers. Just needs that one goal to break the seal. And the Rangers still with some possession. Drop it down, hold the play. Calgill holds off so that Yowzy can pick off the ball. With the ball. Thomas goes long. Gardner does well to hold it up. Finds her teammate inside. And Dunnigan with a great turn. Calgill, great support there. Find Wright. Wright with time in the midfield. Just can't get that pass off to Valencia. Valencia sprinting back, looking to cover her ground and more. Doing a great job to prevent the quick counter by the Rangers. Yowzy with the ball. So that why the Inman patient. Dunnigan once again switches play to Thomas, who has space to drive forward. Sees Gardner. By Norwood. Some subs coming on here. We see Paige Owens entering the game for Hattie Gardner, as well as Ava Dunnigan getting taken off for Maddie Vanna. Good substitutes here, as it's a hot day here at Clark Field, and I'm sure the girls are feeling it after doing a great job in the first half of this first half. Inman on the turn, on her right foot, fakes left, takes the shot. Brown can't keep that one in their hands. And once again, cleared by the Rangers. Great job there by Inman to trick her defender into going inside and getting the ball into her left foot there. Vanna cuts that one off. Drops it back. See Moore with the ball. Tigers looking very confident here. Rangers throw in on the forehand side. Looking to switch play. Bit of patience there. Only about 17 minutes left first half. So, in my opinion, have dominated the game. Still have not much to show for it. And Vanna there kicks the ball out. Inman picks it up, shapes up, cuts inside, still with the ball, drives back. And Vanna finds Yowzi. Yowzi with time and space. Defender on their back, takes the turn. Tries to get it out wide to Owens. And Brown, once again, doing a great job there to pick up the scraps. Rangers go long. A little miscommunication there. But not much for the Tigers to worry about, as they have Calgo there to clean up anything in behind. And lots of subs coming on here for Northwestern Oklahoma, who is probably feeling the Arkadelphia heat right now. See Dang on this near hand side take the throw in for the Rangers. Drops it to the feet. Cross it to the box. And Cowgill doing a great job there to clear it out. Another throw in for the Rangers. Good hold-up play there. Great defensive work by Reese to just hold off her attacker and kick it out for another throw-in. The Rangers still looking to find the ball. Chavarria there pushes their team forward. And the Rangers there picking up a little bit of momentum. The Tigers just need to be careful not to take their foot off the pedal there. Ball still in the midfield, looking long. Cowgill has been solid back there all day. No nonsense defending from her. She's cleared everything out and has gotten stuck in on more than one occasion. Cowgill once again there, getting pushed down into the box, and Moore kicking that one out. Inman challenges, brings the ball down. Feather of a touch there. Jordan Nelson still fighting for the ball. Fortunately, the Rangers keep it. With Owens on the back foot. And it looks like the Rangers will kick it out for a Tiger goal kick. like Brooklyn Babb and Isabella Sabatier entering the game now for the Tigers. Tegan Yowzy and Amory Thomas getting a much well-deserved break here. They've been integral to the Tigers' great pressure here in the first half. Chavarria goes long. Valencia flicks it on. And the Rangers still with some possession. Owens picks up the ball, just can't keep that touch in front of her. A little bit of a shot. Chavarria, once again, very solid all game today. No worries for her. Once again, goes long. The Rangers winning this midfield battle these last couple minutes. It looks like they'll be patient here. Vanna hits it out wide. Babb with lots of space, drops to the Nelson. Nelson to Sabatier. Sabatier sends Nelson on the run. And she still looks to pressure that. And Tigers not giving up on this play just yet. See Inman getting stuck in. And Vanna brings it down. Just can't keep that touch in front of her. But Tigers well organized to keep possession. Jordan Nelson to Reese. Reese drops it down to Vanna. Vanna to Moore. And Tigers are out the other side. It's long. Just can't keep that one inbound. Some more subs here for Northwestern Oklahoma. It looks to close off the half as strong as possible. Northwestern Oklahoma throws it in. Inman intercepts that. Tries to turn her defender on their back. Just can't get that one off. And the Rangers with all the momentum in these last 5 minutes. Looking downfield. Babb applies some pressure. It'll be out of bounds for a Northwestern Oklahoma throw-in. Inman. Brooklyn Babb there. Still fighting for the ball. Finds Reese. And Inman once again fighting for the ball. Looks to keep possession for her team. And Sabatier getting stripped in the midfield. Was able to find her way out. And once again, will be out for a Tiger throw-in. Valencia again subbed out there for, I believe, Shanley Rogers on that forehand fullback spot. And Inman on the turn, still battling with her. Vanna applying pressure in the midfield. Nelson there keeps the ball. Tigers choosing to go long. And they'll be out for a Washita throw-in. Savannah Myers looking to come in, sophomore out of Arlington, Texas, looking to make her impact on the game. Throwing for the Tigers. Cross into the box. The Rangers clear that one out. Moore on the ball. Looks long. The Rangers pick that one off. Looks like it'll be a quick counterattack. And Babb, well intercepted, finds Reese's feet. Now the Tigers on a counterattack of their own. Sabater still battling, and there'll be a free kick for the Tigers. Both teams here showing great physicality, great desire for the ball. As Isabella Sabater holds off Lauren Gauthier to earn a free kick for the Tigers. Cowgill sends it into the box. And Brown just keeps that one out. It looks like it'll be an offsides call before the rest of the play happened. We see the Tigers here trying to really find their goal to finish off this first half. The Rangers just not letting that happen. It's in midfield. Send it out wide. Rangers driving upfield. Send it over Babb. And there's Cowgill to knock it out of bounds. As I said before, Cowgill has had herself a great first half so far, cleaning up anything but in and behind that back line. And you a great job defensively for this Lady Tiger team. Looks like it'll be a Ranger throw-in. A little bit of chaos crossing to the box. Cleared out by the Tigers. Rangers take this one backwards. Try to draw out the Tigers to apply some pressure. Tigers still desperate for the ball. Brooklyn Babb there, just getting in front of her marker, and unfortunately just can't keep that one inbound. Throwing for the Tigers. Looking downfield. Myers has chased that one down. Sabater just can't find Myers' feet there. And once again falls in the hands of Rachel Brown for the Rangers. Sabater looking to fight that one in the midfield. Owens on a great turn. Still battling with her defender. And there'll be a foul against the Tigers. Looks like Owens will be protesting that one. A little bit of shirt pull in there. Great physicality from both of these teams today. Tana Huffins looking to send this one upfield for the Rangers. Decides to play it short, and Tigers will press this. Myers applying pressure, not letting her go long, and the Rangers somehow find their way out of it. However, it's not enough to get past that Tiger back line. Tigers now starting an attack of their own. Last 3 minutes of the game here. Rangers keeping possession. Looking to swing the ball from that forehand side. Inside. And we'll knock it out of bounds for Ouachita throwing. Throwing downfield. The Rangers forcing that one out of play. Bit of a scramble for the ball on that forehand side near the fans. Rogers to throw it in. Picked off by Vanna. Sabatier knocks it down to the other Vanna. And now it looks like the Tigers have it in midfield. Looking to Sabatier. Sabatier knocks it down once again. Goes long. And Myers picks up the ball. Tries to slot in Owens. And the Rangers do well to defend that. Rogers plays it safe and knocks that one out of bounds. Tigers not looking to risk too much in these last 2 minutes of the half. Some may say they've deserved the goal thus far, but unfortunately can't play as if they're up. The Rangers still holding up play. Tigers not done yet. And Vanna still applying pressure. Refusing to give up. Tracking all the way back. Forcing a mistake there. Both Vannas there trying to link up. Just can't keep it in possession for the Tigers. Rangers once again looking downfield. And we'll find it in the midfield. Looking long. Cowgill to battle this one. Doing a well enough job to keep the ball out, and it'll be a Tiger throwing. Forgive me, a Tiger free kick. Forgive me, a Tiger goal kick. Chavarria looking long. Sends it upfield. Vanna flicks it on. And Myers still looking for that ball. While the Rangers will end possession for this half. And that is it. Right now, your Ouachita Lady Tigers 0-0 at half with the Northwest Oklahoma Rangers. We'll be right back with OSDN after this short halftime break.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
Parents, my wife Lisa and I have 4 children, and altogether we were parents of college students for 14 years. So we understand some of what you may be experiencing as the high school years draw to a close and all important decisions about college are discussed. With our personal experience, and after having a few thousand conversations myself with high school students and parents, allow me, if you will, to share some of the variables you may want to consider as you choose a college, whether that's Ouachita or another university. As parents, I think we have at least 3 hopes for our children in college, that they would make academic progress, experience personal development, and grow spiritually. The number 2 most popular college major for high school seniors is, I don't know. And many who have a preference change their mind after starting college. And that's understandable. Think about the new kinds of jobs that have emerged since we were in college, or even in the past few years. At Ouachita, we'll work with your student to customize or change their academic major based on their interest and strengths. Provide high-impact, real-world learning opportunities to give them that competitive advantage. And access our alumni network for internships and more. Every university would agree with the importance of academic progress, but that's not always reflected in their graduation rates. Ouachita will help your student finish in 4 years or less. We recorded our highest ever graduation rate last year, and we'll help your students secure their preferred job or graduate school. How does this happen? Our faculty and staff get to know our students and encourage, challenge, and support them. We take a personal interest in our students. Their success is our success. At Ouachita, your student will be taught almost exclusively by full-time faculty with the highest degrees in their fields. They won't be taught by graduate students in classrooms seating hundreds where no one will even notice if a student is struggling or stops attending. Parents visiting campus for the first time often tell me they learned about Ouachita by becoming friends with our impressive graduates. They share the hope that their son or daughter will become a man or woman, husband or wife, community leader, neighbor, or church member like those Ouachita alumni. Ouachita focuses on the development of the whole person. This is in part a natural result of being a residential university, with almost every student living and learning together, having opportunities to serve and to lead, and being valued and known. While we're serious about the things we should be, we also know how to have fun. As when over half the student body participates in a spectacle called Tiger Tunes, or hundreds jump in a mud pit, including me, during our annual Tiger Tracks competition. Our outdoor recreation program helps students take advantage of the trails, streams, and other abundant resources in the beautiful Ouachita and Ozark Mountains. And our exceptional intramural sports allow students of almost every skill level a chance to compete on the field or court. Some universities share your interest in personal development, but it's not always in ways you desire. Ouachita wants its students to become successful and to be the kind of people you admire, want to live next to, and work alongside. We want our graduates to be people who exemplify character and convictions, a strong work ethic, as well as civility and kindness. Few universities care about spiritual growth. However, Ouachita's first university value is faith. We believe that life is lived most abundantly in response to the love of God through Jesus Christ. Our commitment to Christ is evidenced in who we hire as faculty and staff. It's why we require 2 Bible courses, have chapel as a graduation requirement, and offer a range of opportunities for spiritual growth. Building on the foundations you've established, surrounded by students who share similar values, and mentored by Christian faculty and staff, our commitment is to help your student increasingly become the unique person God intends. Now, no president can guarantee you these outcomes, and students have to take responsibility too. But our institutional commitments distinguish Ouachita from all public universities and most private colleges. In the past 2 years, college enrollment in this country declined by more than 5%, while Ouachita has experienced its highest enrollment in 55 years. If you prize academic progress, personal development, and spiritual growth for your student, my colleagues and I stand ready to help you. Our university's vision statement reads in part, "With foresight and faithfulness, Ouachita makes a difference." I hope Ouachita will have the opportunity over the next several years to make a profound and lasting difference in the life of your student. Parents, thank you for a moment of your time.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
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 How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
When we talk about communications and media, we're talking about a wide variety of fields because communications really relates to anybody, anywhere. And we tackle everything from interpersonal communication, group communication, how to make presentations, to studying mass communications and media. And our students are really interested in going out and being media producers. And one of the first things you have to do is to understand the media before you can adequately and efficiently communicate messages yourself through your job, whatever you choose to do. When you're here your very first semester, you can become involved in the Ouachita Signal, the Ouachitonian Yearbook, the Online Signal, the Photo Lab, visual media production, sports media production. There's a lot of different areas to get involved with. These students publish our printed publications, and they also have a chance for continuing education by attending such events like the Arkansas College Media Convention and the College Media Association Convention in New York City. You don't have to wait in line till your junior or senior year to do hands-on learning. You'll get that experience your very first semester, even if you have no previous experience. We have graduates who are working with television stations, either as an anchor, as a producer, as a videographer. We have students in advertising and public relations firms where they're creating strategic plans for organizations and businesses. Our students learn in the classroom and outside of the classroom through their practical experience, but we also enjoy fellowshipping and becoming close as a family. Faculty often have students over to their house for Christmas parties or spring parties or to celebrate graduations. Our students form friendships that will last a lifetime. Over the past 3 decades, some of the most important people in my life and the life of my husband, since we teach together, are students and faculty and staff that we've come in contact with at Ouachita. We're excited about what we have to offer in the communications department at Ouachita, and we want you here to share that with us.
Study of engineering covers a lot of things. We have several major areas. Mechanical and civil are the two emphasis areas that we're going to have in our general engineering program. If you don't know which one you want to do, you can kind of pick and choose as long as you meet the prerequisites for the courses you want to take. Once you get through with some of the physics and some of the math, then you'll start getting into the engineering fundamentals classes. The general engineering curriculum at Ouachita has been designed to prepare you for not only the engineering workforce, but also enabling you to pass the fundamentals of engineering exam. So what do you do when you get an engineering degree? What happens after you graduate or even in your senior year? Well, one of the things we have tried to work out for you is to talk to firms around the area to give you internships and the experience you need before you graduate. Sometimes those lead to jobs, because if you do a good job for them and you like them and they like you and you've done a good job for them, then you are oftentimes offered a position with the firm. One of the things that I think you will find interesting about coming to Ouachita to get an engineering degree is the fact that we have paid particular attention to the traditions here at Ouachita, being a Christian liberal arts university. The faculty are very qualified in teaching the basic engineering fundamentals and the civil engineering and mechanical engineering classes. We will be glad to sit down and talk to you about the way that we have performed in our careers as engineers from the Christian perspective, and I think that you'll get a lot of that here. If you think you might be interested in coming to Ouachita Baptist to study engineering, we would be glad, and we want to sit down with you. It will serve you well as you pursue a career in engineering.
Welcome back to sunny Cluck Field here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. The current score is 0-0. A tie game at half for your Ouachita Baptist Tigers. My name is Phil Bird. I will be your play-by-play announcer for this second half here. As we enter this second half, this game has been a even matchup through and through so far, with neither team able to get ahead in that first half. Looking at the head-to-head between these two teams, currently your Tigers host a 2-4 record with a 1-0 record in conference. Meanwhile, the Northwestern Oklahoma State Rangers currently host a 2-4-2 record with 0 in-conference wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Their last match coming against Oklahoma Baptist University. Your Tigers' last win coming against Eastern Central University. So these teams very, very evenly matched so far through a few games of conference play, as the Tigers look to score in this second half and really put away this team. Throughout that first half, both teams were very, very aggressive, very physical play, with the Tigers getting quite a few more shots off, 7 to Northwestern Oklahoma State's 3, 4 of them being on goal for your Tigers. The goalkeeper, Karina Chavera, also got quite some work done, notching 2 saves in that first half. What the Tigers are going to be looking for is to minimize some cards, getting a yellow card in that first half and an offsides. They want to minimize those mistakes and really punch it through. In terms of possession in that first half, your Tigers maintain a 54% possession rate, dominating the possession and managing to really put this Northwestern Oklahoma State team on their back heels. They just could not notch one through the net for a goal. As we get started here, it's a reminder you're watching the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, brought to you by Taylor King Law. As we get ready for kickoff here, if you are not busy tonight, make sure you tune in to your Tigers volleyball game starting at 6 o'clock tonight on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. As we prepare for kickoff here, the Rangers are going to get first possession in this half as the Tigers set up their beginning stance. Neither team able to get over the hump in that first half. Both will be looking to put this game away and finally notch the first lead of the game so far, and we are off. The Rangers starting with a long ball, cleared away by the Tigers. Rangers keeping possession in the middle half of the field. Tigers taking over. Trying to make a break, but can't quite get through. It'll be saved by Brown there for the Rangers. Pushing her team upfield. She's going to go long. Intercepted by the Tigers. Cleared away, but not quite out of danger. So foul on the Rangers. It's going to be a free kick for your Tigers. Here to take the free kick, Abby Cowgill, the senior out of Bryant, Arkansas. She's looking to cross the ball into the box, going long. Can't quite get over the Rangers' back line. Not quite out of danger yet. Ball still in the air. Gets cleared away. You see a hard collision there between a Tiger and Rangers player. As the referee calls for a stoppage of the clock. Didn't seem purposeful by any means by either player. Both went for the 50-50 ball and both missed. Looks like it's going to end up being a foul on number 14, Abby Cowgill, and a free kick for the Rangers. Very, very evident of the physical style of play that we've seen so far in this game. That first half, it was very, very physical as both teams struggled to maintain a advantage there. We're still waiting for a resumage of play here. Very physical play for both teams. The Rangers notching 4 fouls in that first half. Tigers notching 3. We've already seen one from each team in this half so far, and we're only 2 minutes in. Very, very telling of the physical style of play for both these teams. Luckily, looks like we're going to see some recovery there. She's going to be able to walk off the field. You hate to see that in a game. You hate to see a player get injured. So very, very grateful for a good ending there. We're going to begin to resume play here in just a moment. So Rangers are going to get resituated and ready to take a free kick here. It'll be Tana Huffins taking the free kick for the Rangers. She's going to go long into the box, trying to cross in. It's going to be cleared away, but not quite out of danger for these Tigers. They're pushing far forward, these Rangers are. The Tigers are going to try and make a counterattack here. Good ball movement here by the Tigers as they're making their way up the field in this drive. Controlling the pace of the ball very, very well. Gets across into the box. Not quite able to reach for it with her foot, but not quite cleared away just yet. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Rangers for a throw-in for your Tigers. Going to go for the box. Can't quite get past that back line. Going to get knocked out of bounds once again by these Rangers for a Tiger throw-in here. Still can't quite get possession of the ball here for these Tigers. And this is just a bit of sloppy play here by both teams, actually. We're going to clear the ball away here, finally. Getting control of the ball here for these Rangers. Tigers are going to slow down the ball and kick it out of bounds here for a Rangers throw in the middle third of the field here. Neither team having a clear advantage here in this half, evident by the current score 0-0. As both teams try to do what neither could in that first half and get a goal on the board. It's going to be a cross into the box, but it's not quite going to go anywhere. It's going to be cleared away and saved by Chavera for these Tigers. Tigers doing a relatively good job keeping the ball in the middle third of the field. Both teams, actually. Over 60% of possession happening in the middle third of the field there in that first half, as the Rangers are going to try to keep the ball with their back line and make something happen from the back. Going to work through the middle. It's going to be good interception there by the Tigers, but it's not going to result in much as the Rangers are going to retain possession. Trying to work up the sides here. Good ball control from this Rangers team. Trying to work the ball up the side. Now through the middle. Good through ball there by the Rangers, but it's going to be handled well by these Tigers, who are going to try and clear it away. Not quite out of danger yet, as a little confusion there as to where the ball is sitting. Ends up in the feet of the Tigers, who are going to try and work the ball up to their side of the field. Tigers looking for a way to break through this back line and finally get a goal here. It's going to be blocked right there. That shot came from Tigers in the middle of the box. Tigers are going to try and throw in the ball here. Can't quite retain possession. It's going to go right into the feet of the goalkeeper there for the Rangers. As neither team getting a clear handle on the ball yet so far in this game. Very, very clear physical competition ends with neither team able to get clear control of the ball for most of this first half, or the second half, my apologies. A little aggression there by both teams. The Tigers are going to try and work the ball up through this back line. Very, very aggressive press by this Rangers team. Working the ball up, the Tigers now. Going to be knocked out of bounds for a throw-in for these Tigers. Tigers with the throw-in. Can't quite work the ball around the boxes. It's intercepted by the Rangers. It's going to be knocked out of bounds now by the Rangers for a Tiger throw-in once again. It's going to be Valencia taking the throw-in for the Tigers. Looking for the middle of the box there. She's going to get a good play up to Allison Reese, who's not going to be able to maintain possession. Be knocked out of bounds by the Rangers for another Tiger throw-in here. This time taken by Jossie. She's going to try and get a clear into the box. She manages to get one. The Tigers unable to make a cross through. It's going to be cleared away by the Rangers. Not quite out of danger yet as the Tigers maintain possession. Valencia with the ball on the side. She works to the middle. She looks for the pass. Can't quite get it. It's going to be a good 50-50 ball there from these Rangers as they try to make an attack of their own here. Rangers on the counter trying to work it up the sides. It's going to be intercepted and knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Good job there by the Tigers to stop the momentum of the Rangers and maintain pace and control of the ball here in this second half. Neither team getting too comfortable so far, as we've seen fairly even play from both teams here so far in this second half. is going to maintain, Rangers are going to maintain possession here as they try to look for a way to break through this Tigers back line. They haven't been able to yet today. The Rangers looking to make a play but can't quite get it. It's going to be a goal kick for these Tigers taken by Chavera. Tigers pushing upfield here. Chavera's going to go somewhat long here. Try and get a play through. Can't quite get it. It's going to be knocked out right in the middle of the field for a Rangers throw in here. Seems a little confusion here between the Rangers, but we're back on pace here as the Rangers throwing the ball. Trying to work around this aggressive Tiger defense. Tigers coming from behind there. Can't quite get a hold of the ball. Rangers trying to break through here with a good shot here. It's going to be saved by Chavera. A good opportunity to get on top of the ball there and keep the Rangers from getting into the goal. A great save by Chavera there. She's going to push her team upfield and try and go long ball into the middle here. Tigers maintain possession, but only barely here. It's going to be a foul on the Rangers. It's going to end in a Tiger free kick here. Tigers trying to take advantage of the speed of which they play and trying to get the ball around. Can't quite get it. It's going to be a 50-50 ball caught by these Rangers, but possession's going to be maintained by these Tigers here. Going to try and work the ball through the middle into the box. They're doing a good job so far of maintaining control. It's going to be a shot, but it's going to be easily taken by Brown, the Ranger goalkeeper, who's going to look to go the other way now. He's going to go high into the air. Yeah, looking into the sun there. Both players are trying to make sure they can get a good handle of the ball. Neither player able to get complete control. Rangers finally going to take possession back, looking to break through the back line, but their Rangers are a bit outmanned here in this side of the field. Maintaining possession, but not quite being able to get quite through yet. It's going to go right above the goal there, out for a goal kick for these Tigers. You're going to see a substitution here. See Reese Brown coming in for Megan McKay here for your Tigers. Brown, a sophomore out of Frisco, Texas, a recent transfer from Liberty. Tigers trying to make their way up the field here. Defense on her heels. She can't quite maintain possession of the ball. The Rangers are going to take control, try and go the other way here. Neither team with a clear hold on the ball, and neither team with a clear advantage, as both teams have done well to keep the other team from breaking through the back line too often. The only shot attempt we've seen so far in this half, well, we've seen a few actually, but one on goal for each team. Very aggressive style of play, trying to work their way up the side for these Rangers. Good spacing here. They're going to try and cross it into the box here, work around the outside. They get a good pass in to the box, but Tigers, good job of making them pass the ball out. It's going to be a shot, but it's barely going to miss for a Tigers goal kick. The Tigers taking a more defensive style approach in this half, allowing the Rangers a more attempts at the goal in the hope of getting some counterattacks. It's not going to be Chavera that's going to take the goal kick. Going to be done again. Can't quite get the ball out of the way. Valencia here trying to get the ball over. It's going to be intercepted by the Rangers. Can't quite maintain possession, but are going to try and break through. They can't quite. They're doing a good job of keeping the ball out of the Tigers' feet. A good run for the box, but it's going to be intercepted by the Tigers, who are going to knock it. Be deflected out of bounds by these Rangers. Like I said, we're seeing a lot more aggressive style of play, aggressive offensive play from these Rangers. A lot more of a defensive approach from these Tigers in this first half, allowing the Rangers to play in their third of the field. They're trying to break through in the counterattack as they are going to be fouled there. Another foul on these Rangers. It's going to be another free kick for your Tigers. The Tigers finally with control of the ball here as we see some subs lining up for the Tigers to try and breathe new life into this team. They're going to try and make a break into the box off this set piece here. Get a good break. Not quite out of control yet. The Rangers managed to clear it out of harm's way. It's going to go out of bounds on these Rangers for a Tiger throw-in. It's a good cross in the box, but Brown off this Rangers team did a good job of keeping it out of harm. Subbing before Ashton Inman is going to come in for McKenna Wright here for these Tigers. Inman, a senior out of Bryant. Crosses it into the box. It's a good opportunity for the Tigers who can't quite convert. They still have control of the ball. They're going to try and get across in the middle here. You're not going to quite get it. It's going to be deflected out of bounds for a corner kick for your Tigers. So we see a good Samaritan there on it's a skateboard of some kind, saving the ball for us. Big wheel, my apologies. Tigers are going to now try and get a corner into the box. Only their third corner of the game so far. They get it into the middle. They can't quite get it, but it's not quite out of harm's way. The Rangers are managed to clear the ball away out of bounds once again. It's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers. We're seeing more and more of these throw-ins and corners and set pieces here. Neither team can keep the ball in play for very long. The Tigers trying to break through this back line. They managed to do so. The good opportunity here for an attack, but it's going to be broken by these Rangers. Not quite out of harm's way as the Tigers maintain possession. They're going to try to break through, but they can't quite get it. It's going to be a throw-in for Tigers here. Play from these Rangers as they try to keep the Tigers out of the box by any means possible. They're going to try and get a cross in. They're going to get it. It's not quite going to amount to anything as Brown for these Rangers gets on top of the ball and ensures that no harm can be done. The Rangers going long here. Met with midfielder in the midfield, trying to break through this back line. We're seeing still very aggressive play here. We're going to get another foul on these Rangers. Another free kick for these Tigers. Can't quite get set. They try and make a fast play, but can't quite get it through. It's going to be intercepted by the Rangers, who are going to try and work it up the other side and into the middle. Doing a good job here, but a good shot on goal there. Just saved by Chavera, but not quite out of danger as she couldn't keep her hands on it. It's going to be on the ring. Rebound. Tigers doing a good job of, Tiger defenders doing a good job of making sure that that ball got out of the way. A good job by Chavera of getting her hands on that ball, but can't quite keep a hold of it. As we're going to see a clock stoppage here off that foul there. very aggressive play from both teams so far, as the Rangers have a litany of subs ready to come in. The Tigers with 2 subs ready to come in as well. It's Maddie Vanna and Brooklyn Babb waiting to come in for the Tigers. As both teams take this opportunity for a water break. And luckily, no permanent injury is going to be done here, as Brooklyn Babb's got to get in a little bit early here. I'm going to come in for Thomas. The other side of the ball, we see Dang coming in for the Rangers. Dang, the sophomore defender out of College Station. Tigers are trying to take a free kick here after an unfortunate foul by the Rangers. They're going to try and work the way up. They can't quite keep a hold of the ball, but they maintain possession and they have a clear path ahead of them. They can't quite use that opportunity to a fullest here. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Rangers for another Tiger throw-in. We're seeing quite a few subs in. As said before, Maddie Vanna is going to come in, but also Isabella Savitar is going to come in for the Tigers. Coming off for the Tigers is Yausi and number 26, Ava Dunnigan. It's a throw in for the Tigers. They're going to try and make the ball. Going to be deflected out of bounds once again by the Rangers for another throw in. Neither team able to keep the ball in possession for in the field of play for very long. The Tigers trying to make a cross through the box. Can't quite keep control of the ball. It's going to be cleared away by the Rangers, but not quite out of danger. Tigers still have control of the ball. And once again, Rangers doing a good job of keeping the Tigers out of their box. The Tigers now maintaining control of the ball. Trying to break through this back line from these Rangers, but can't quite get through. Rangers doing a great job of making sure no opportunities come up for this Tiger team. They're going to once again knock the ball out of bounds. Cleared away for another Tiger throw-in. Another sub for the Tigers. Paige Owens coming in. Coming off. Going to be Hattie Gardner, the sophomore out of Denison, Texas. Tigers going to throw in the ball. Try and get something going as play resumes here. Can't quite get it through. Tigers going to maintain control. Playing very high press here. Tigers can't keep control of the ball for very long, but Valencia is going to take control back, knock it out of bounds very quickly. Stop any opportunity these Rangers might get at their base. It's going to be a throw in for the Rangers on the other side of the field. Going to knock it out of bounds almost immediately for another Tiger throw and going the other way. Tigers trying to maintain possession, but going to get another throw in. It's going to be thrown into Ashton Inman, who's going to try and keep control of the ball. They're going to try and work it to the other side of the field now. Good attacking play by the Tigers, but it doesn't quite end in anything with a throw in for these Rangers. Be out of bounds once again for a Tiger throw in now. Neither team able to keep the ball in possession for very long. They're going to try and work the ball up the field. They can't quite get a good shot on goal. She had an open space. She just got a bad touch on it. It's going to be a goal kick for this Tiger team. For this Rangers team, I mean. My apologies. We saw a lot of possession from the Tigers in the first half. Not quite as much coming in the second half as a much more even workload is being distributed by both teams. Rangers trying to work their way up the field. They can't quite. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. Tigers going to try and go the other way now. They can't quite maintain control. They're going to get another chance here as the Tigers try and make their way to the corner for a cross. She gets a good opportunity there, but it's going to get saved. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, my apologies, for a goal kick for this Rangers team. Both teams taking advantage of their substitutes so far, making sure to keep putting in fresh legs throughout the game as players get fatigued in this hot Arkadelphia sun. The Rangers are going to maintain control, try and work the ball the other way. It's going to get intercepted by the Tigers, who are going to try to make a counterattack off that. They can't quite get it. Another interception sends the ball the other way for the Rangers. Neither team keeping control of the ball here, as the Tigers are going to clear it away once again. They're looking for the counterattack. It's Inman. Can't quite keep control of the ball. But not going the other way just yet. They're going to try and work it around the corner. The shot on goal gets good save, but Brown can't quite keep her hands on it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in. Great shot on goal there. Great opportunity by the Tigers. Just very good goalkeeping by this Rangers team. Did a good job of clearing the ball out of harm's way immediately off the goalkeeper's hands. The Tigers going to try and get a throw-in into the box. They can't quite get it. It's a 50-50 ball in the air. It's going to be taken by the Rangers. We're going to try and get the ball out. They can't quite get it the other way. It's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers. Tigers trying to be fast here. Keep the Rangers on their back foot. Doing a good job of getting an attack as the Rangers coach showing clear frustration over the lack of a call here. Ref calls for the stoppage of the clock once again. As we see both teams take advantage of this short breakage of play here to catch their breath. The Rangers coach very unhappy with the ref here from that lack of call, but we're going to resume play here nonetheless. The Rangers are going to maintain control here. Going to try and work the ball up the field, but can't quite get it. Still maintaining possession. Tigers going to take it back the ball in their own third. Going to look the other way. Very, very physical play from both teams here. We're going to see another foul on these Rangers for a free kick from this Tigers team. It's going to be number 14, Abby Cowgill, taking the free kick. Quite a few fouls on this Rangers team so far. The Rangers coach showing clear frustration over it, as his team has been very, very aggressive so far in this half. No bookings so far for either team in this half. The only one coming in the first half for the Tigers. They're going to do so. It's a good opportunity here. The Rangers can't quite get a hold of the ball on the first play, but they get it on the second chance. Good opportunity there by Brown. Good job there by Brown to stop any opportunity at its root for this Tigers team. The Tigers unable to get many chances here in the second half so far. So the Rangers defense have done a good job of keeping them out of the penalty box. The Rangers going the other way now. They're working their way up the field. Can't quite maintain control. It's going to be a throw-in for this Rangers team. Rangers bringing on fresh feet here and fresh lungs as the Tigers bring on Yowzy once again. Coming off for the Tigers is going to be Allison Reese, the midfielder out of Keller Saginaw. Rangers with a throw in now. Can't quite get through the box. We knocked out once again, this time for a Tiger throw in. Right there at the corner. Barely missed the opportunity for a goal kick there. Either way, the Tigers are going to try and keep the ball inbounds. They're going to do it. Good opportunity there for the Tigers to keep control of the ball. It's just outmanned as the counterattack is futile. Rangers trying to get the ball off. Bad touch on the ball. Tigers keep possession. Diazzi with the ball. Can't quite make anything happen. The Rangers take back control. Tripping over air there. The Rangers can't keep control of the ball. Tigers going to clear it away. Neither team with many opportunities here. As we're going to see really aggressive play from both teams. No foul called there on the Rangers. As Inman goes down, she's back up now. The Tigers are going to try and get the ball out of harm's way here. And now take it the other way. The Tigers on the counterattack. Can't quite keep control of the ball. It's going to be cleared out of harm's way, but the Rangers are going to keep control of the ball now, trying to go the other way. And the Tigers are going to make another interception. We've seen quite a bit of that, just going back and forth down the field, but neither team getting many opportunities for a shot on goal here, as both keeps making breaks and they keep getting intercepted by the other team's defense. Both teams working great defensively to make sure no opportunities come. Very, very evenly matched play here by both teams, as the Rangers are going to do a good job of keep the ball in bounds there. Not for long, though, as they're going to knock it out for a throw-in. It's going to be taken by Valencia for this Tigers team. Valencia now with the throw-in. Going to try and work up the side. She's going to get the ball back off the header. It's going to be knocked out once again for a Tiger throw-in. Once again, it's going to be Valencia taking it. Rangers with the ball going the other way now. They can't quite keep control as the Tigers do a good job of stopping that play before it even started. The Rangers now with control of the ball after an aggressive no-touch from this Rangers team. The Rangers now going the other way, trying to make a cross into the box. Can't quite get it. The Tigers goalkeeper gets a hold of the ball but can't quite keep a hold as it's in play, but it's going to be cleared away by the Tigers. We're going to try and go the other way. The Tigers have quite a few players coming up, looking for an outman situation. They have more players than this Rangers team has up here. They're going to try and take a shot on goal. They're not going to quite get it on goal. It's going to be a little to the left here as the Rangers do a good job of not letting the Tigers get complete control of the ball there. We're going to see numbers 11, 12, and 13 come in for this Tigers team. It's McKenna Wright, Allison Reese, and Hattie Gardner coming in at the front. The their front line and trying to give their two of their front three. With fresh legs, the Rangers are going to try and go the opposite way. The Tigers' front line doing a good job of keeping the Rangers off their heels. They're going to have a high press, but they're going to finally break through it. Rangers now trying to work the ball the other way. It's going to be knocked out of bounds once again for a Tiger throw-in. Tigers now doing a good job maintaining possession and keeping the ball in their third of the field, even if the Rangers have possession. Trying to work the ball the other way. They maintain control, but they don't quite get an opportunity off. The Tigers trying to work around the side to get across into the box here. It's not going to quite get through. It's going to be knocked out of bounds for a Rangers goal kick here. Nearly 75 minutes into this game, and neither team has scored. This second half being very, very evenly matched, as both teams showing clear signs of fatigue here, trying to bring in fresh legs. This Tiger team just replaced their whole front line, trying to breathe new life into this team. They can't quite do it. The Rangers going to get another throw in here. A little aggressive style of play there, but the Tigers going to maintain control. Try and work the ball the other way. It's a game of hot potato between these teams, but the Tigers finally get the ball. Trying to work the ball around the side, and now through the middle. Good pass there by the Tigers. Keep control. Can't quite get it there. It's going to be intercepted by this Rangers team. Who do a good job of slowing down to control the pace. Now trying to speed up, put the Tigers on the back heel. Tigers trying desperately to keep them out of their own box. The Tigers can't quite do it. The Rangers get through, but they can't quite get a shot off. Still maintaining control, however, as Valencia is trying to keep the Rangers out of here. The Tigers doing a good job of keeping the ball out of harm's way. The good deflection there by this Tigers team, my apologies. That deflection there looks like it was from Allison Reese, who done a good job in this midfield here, making sure nothing happens. A little sloppy play here as the Rangers are going to finally get the ball through, capitalizing off of the confusion there amongst the Tigers team. And finally, 80 minutes into this game, we have our first goal. It's going to come from the Rangers. Not sure who the goal came from the Rangers. But nevertheless, we're going to restart play here in just a moment. Two teams have been very evenly matched so far in this game. Finally, the Rangers with an opportunity. They take it and they score. The Tigers going to try and equalize now. Very, very different footing than what they've faced most of the game here, as they're now down one, despite their very, very aggressive defensive play. They're going to try and knock the ball out of bounds once again. It's going to go right through the gate out of the field of play. We see the Rangers trying to throw the ball in now, take it the other way. Tigers do a good job of making sure the Rangers can't get a hold of the ball there. It's going to be another foul on this Rangers team for a Tiger free kick. Rangers were looking at an opportunity there to cross the ball into the box, but doesn't come to fruition as the Tigers going to get an opportunity to go the other way. Tigers going long. Can't quite get it over the middle as the Rangers going to knock it back out of bounds for another throw in for this Tigers team. Going to stop the play for a few subs coming in. See Jordan Nelson coming in, Tracy Smith, and then Paige Owens all coming on for this well, my apologies, not Paige Owens, Ava Dunnigan, all coming on for this Tigers team. The Tigers are going to try and maintain possession here. They do. They're going to try and work the ball up the other side of the field. They managed to get through. Good opportunity here for the Tigers to equalize. They're working the ball in the corner here. The cross here. Good opportunity to get a shot off. Can't quite get it. It's going to be a goal kick for this Rangers team. So we see a substitution coming on for this Rangers team. The Rangers, now with a lead in the final 10 minutes of this game, are going to try to hold on here, get their first conference win. They've gotten a draw so far in conference, but they haven't gotten their win. The Tigers so far are undefeated in conference. They're looking to keep that streak going and equalize late in this game. Tigers are going to get a throw in here. My apologies. Going to try and work the ball up the other side. Rangers doing a good job of keeping the Tigers on their back heels. They can't quite get it out of danger here, though, as Dunnigan's going to keep control of the ball. She's going to lose it now as looks like it's going to be a foul on Dunnigan and the Rangers free kick. The Rangers taking all the time in the world, going the other way as they know there's only 9 minutes left on the clock here, and they currently have the lead. They're more than happy to waste as much time as possible here, as they're going to finally get the ball off the free kick. The Tigers are going to try and break through. They can't quite do it. The Rangers are going to knock the ball just out of bounds for another goal kick. The Tigers desperately trying to equalize here late in the game and keep their undefeated in-conference streak alive. They're going to go long here, and they're going to miss a 50-50 ball there as the Tigers finally get back control of the ball. Working up the other side of the field fast here as the Tigers, it's going to be Jordan Nelson trying to get across into the middle, can't quite get it. She's going to be knocked out of bounds for another goal kick for this Rangers team. Very good, aggressive, fast style of play there by Jordan Nelson. The recent sub-in, the forward out of Frisco, Texas. And the Rangers are going to go try and go the other way here, bringing on another sub. I would assume to take a more defensive style of play, but we shall see. As the Rangers are going to play the ball slowly and try to burn down as much of this clock as they can. The Tigers now knocking the ball out of bounds in an attempt to go the other way. The Rangers are going to get a good throw in here. We're going to see another substitution here for the Rangers team. Rangers going to get a throw in off here, but they cannot quite keep control of the ball. It's going to be knocked out of bounds for another Tiger throw in. The Tigers looking to break through this back line. A good knocked away by this Rangers team. They've done a good job of stopping any opportunities these Tigers could have had. The Tigers now on their back foot, lose control of the ball as the Rangers are going to try and take it the other way. Somewhat outmanned, but with momentum on their side, the Rangers finally stopping momentum there as the Rangers are going to get a throw in here. As we see another clock stoppage here. There's a bit of confusion between these two teams, but we're going to resume play here now. Rangers can't quite keep control of the ball, but they get it back. Just willing to burn as much clock as possible here is going to go back into their own half of the field. Now trying to work their way up the field. It's going to be cleared away by this Tigers team. Tigers now going the other way. Somewhat outmanned, but with a good momentum here as the Tigers are going to get control of the ball here in the front half. Tigers with a good opportunity on goal. Going to be saved. Brown doing a good job of getting on top of the ball there, making sure nothing could come of the chance for an equalizer there by the Tigers. Still a very, very good run and a good attempt by this Tigers team to cut this lead down to 0. The Tigers now maintaining control, going the other way. They're trying to work the ball around the back. Now through the middle, it's Valencia. Smith with the ball. Trying to work the way in the middle, can't quite get it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds for a corner for this Tigers team. See another sub for this Tigers team. Reese Brown coming in, sophomore out of Frisco. As the Tigers try and capitalize off this set piece here. They cross the ball into the middle of the box. Tigers going to get a good opportunity here, but it's going to be saved by Brown. Good job of making sure nothing could come there. So the Rangers are going to try and hold the ball here and waste the last few minutes of the clock. Tigers are going to finally get control back, work the ball the other way. Maintaining possession and keeping good ball control here as the Tigers are going to try and work their way up the side. He passed into a box, but nothing's going to come of it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds for another throw in. Knocked well out of bounds and well out of the Cluck field. That ball's still going. Might end up in the Ouachita River now. So we're going to see a bit of confusion here from both teams. I believe it's going to be a free kick for this Tigers team right outside of the box. A great opportunity for a set piece here. And the Tigers are going to finally try and get this equalizing goal. They've played great attacking offense all game, but they can't quite get it in the back of the net. They're going to cross into the middle. Good opportunity there, saved by Brown. Quite a few shots on goal here in just the last few minutes for this Tigers team, but Rachel Brown, the senior goalkeeper out of Pomona, California, doing a great job of getting on top of the ball here. She's going to try and clear it. Tigers win the 50-50 ball there. Try and work the ball up the side the other way. It's Dunnigan in the middle here. Good cross with a through ball. Can't quite get it. Brown not going to come on top of the ball just yet. She's going to try and burn a few more seconds off the clock. Now finally picking it up and taking her time to go the other way. The Rangers more than happy to let the last few seconds of this game waste away. Tigers finally getting control back. Now trying to go the other way. Rangers clearing out of harm's way for another throw in the middle of the field for this Tigers team. They're going to try and be fast here. There's only 2 minutes left on the clock. The Rangers are going to get control back though and clear the ball well away. Tigers maintain possession, however. Not for long. Both teams struggle to keep control of the ball here as a good cross through the middle of the box results in a throw in there for the Tigers on the other side of the field. Going to try and keep the ball up. The Rangers sideline being very, very loud in support for their team here. Tigers now trying to work their way through the middle. It's going to be another shot. Easily saved by Brown. And the Rangers now are going to try and go the other way. Only a minute left in this game so far. The Rangers seem more than content to let it waste away, going the other way. Going to be knocked out of bounds by this Rangers team. The Tigers, only a few more opportunities here to equalize.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
They're going to try and work their way around the side and into the box here. It's going to be knocked out of bounds for another Tiger throw-in. The Tigers unable to make anything happen so far in this game, but trying to equalize very late in this second half. Rangers, on the other hand, trying to notch their first conference win. Tigers doing a good job of getting the ball into the middle. Rangers are going to maintain control, however. Just under half a minute left in this game as the Tigers going to try and get one last shot off here. Blocked there by this Rangers team. Tigers now trying to break through the middle here. One final shot opportunity there is going to be off target, and the Rangers going to maintain control here. Let the clock burn away for these last few seconds as we see a very, very evenly matched game here. Both teams play very, very well. It looks like we're going to see here some confusion as to what's going to happen. Looks like the referees are mad that this Rangers team all ran on field. And I'm a little confused as to what's going to happen here. With the whole Northwestern team coming onto the field now being forced off. The clock ran down, but the Rangers thought the game was over, rushed their players onto the field. It's going to be 2 seconds put back on the clock here. Looks like the Tigers are going to get a penalty kick here in the last few seconds of the game. 2 seconds put back on the clock. A handball in the penalty box in the final seconds of the game is going to give the Tigers one last opportunity to equalize here. That could prove detrimental to this Rangers team. As both teams seem confused here. One last opportunity here to equalize. This is something I have never seen before, folks. It will certainly be an extremely exciting end to this game if the Tigers manage to equalize off a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be trying to see who's taking the penalty kick here. One last opportunity here for the Tigers to score. Will they do it and maintain their undefeated streak in conference? Here we go. And the Tigers managed to score in the final 2 seconds of the game. Amazing, folks. I've never seen anything like it. The Tigers were down by 1. The Rangers rushed onto the field. It was a handball with 2 seconds left. The Tigers now have equalized with a score of 1-1. I have never seen anything like this, folks. This is exciting. As 2 seconds left, we're going to resume play, it appears. Would seem to be a formality, but we'll see. Amazing ending to this game here. Your current score 1-1. There's 2 seconds left on the clock. I can't imagine much will happen. As she gets a shot off, but nothing happens. And folks, there you have it. A confusing end to this game is going to end with a draw, 1-1. The Rangers looked to have an easy win, but they A last-second mistake proved detrimental, and the Tigers capitalized. Your final score of this game, your Ouachita Tigers 1, Northwestern Oklahoma State University 1. Well, that's all here at Cluck Field, folks. Make sure you tune in at 6 o'clock for the volleyball matchup for your Ouachita women's volleyball team here tonight. Your final score tonight is 1-1. Thank you for tuning in to Ouachita Sports Digital Network, brought to you by Taylor King Law.
I'm Nicole Auerbach.
Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN. This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.